told us you pay too much for your body shop paint finishing products. You want a high-performance line. You want increased productivity. How about minimizing panel reworks? Need training aids? How about customer satisfaction? Do you really want a solution?
If you have ever said, I pay too much for my body shop products, then you need to listen and watch. If you've ever said, I need an alternative quality product, this is for you. We now have what you've been asking for. AutoMagic's advanced body shop safe products for compounding, glazing, and finishing. High dollar products do not necessarily mean high dollar results. The following information will show you how to use the products, where to use the products, buffing techniques, tips. It'll save you time, save you money, and increase customer satisfaction. AutoMagic is your solution. I've centered my pad and I've cleaned my pad. Now I'm going to keep this handy. I'm going to be using AutoMagic 1500 medium duty compound because I have used a 1500 grit sandpaper to finish off the surface. I don't need a heavy duty compound here. Remember, we're going to buff with a flat pad as much as possible. I will buff my edges first. I'm going to buff with the pad centered, clean. I'm going to buff with the product wet. And I'm also going to buff at a low RPM.
Zero 1500 medium duty compound. It easily removes 1500 grit sandpaper marks at 1500 to 1750 RPMs. The product works wet with minimized dust, low in swirl, and produces color depth and gloss.
Keep your Lubrishine handy. Remember, compounds by nature get a little dry and they get a little dusty. That means swirl marks. So reactivate what product is in your pad. You've already spent the money on the product. Let's reactivate the product and finish this compound out with a polished surface. Looking at this, I have cut through all the sandpaper scratches. I'm done. I'm going to continue buffing the remainder of the door using the 1500 fast and effectively. Next step is with Surface Magic. Now you can use wool or you can use foam, depending on the level of cut that's required and the amount of time that you want to spend on it. I'm going to go with a synthetic blend wool pad.
Surface Magic is a superior polishing glaze. When used with a wool pad, it produces an aggressive machine glaze. Used with a foam pad, a finished surface can be achieved. Surface Magic is an effective one-step application when finessed.
I'm looking for a balance of color, depth, shine and reflection as I wipe my surface down, making sure that I have completely and evenly buffed the surface for an even, smooth, swirl-free finish. My third and final application of the AutoMagic will be foam finish. Now remember, with foam finish, the work is done. All you've got to do is use the product sparingly at a low RPM and glide the buffer back and forth across the surface. You're not removing heavy scratches anymore. You're not polishing anything. Remember, if there's any swirl left in the paint, all you have to do is glide the buffer over the surface with the foam finish.
020 foam finish. It removes swirl marks at 1200 to 1400 RPMs. Foam finish is a superior finishing glaze. It completes the color depth and reflection. It works on both light and dark colored paints. Excellent for use as a hand glaze.
Your surface is now finished. Swirl free and looking good. Depending on the condition of the paint, you can also use foam finish and a finishing pad to bring color depth and luster to OEM paint also, without having to use an aggressive pad or an aggressive product such as Surface Magic. It can also be used as a hand glaze. It's as effective as any hand glaze when rubbing by hand to bring out color depth and gloss.
I can see with the AutoMagic products, this is really going to save me time and money. I mean, it's better than anything I've used thus far. I also like the way that it's brought out the finish on my OEM panel here to blend in my refinish. But what I have problems with, and this is most every car that I do, I'm painting this, I maybe buff this, but the alternate panel, if you'll feel here, it's dry. Customer walks up, loves what we've done in the shop. They feel this, they think we've got overspray on it.
Okay.
At 4:30 in the afternoon on Friday, everybody's ready to go. This car's fixing to deliver. I don't have time to send it back through my detail shop to buff this. What's my alternatives?
Okay, let's look at a quick fix AutoMagic repair for that scenario. Okay. First thing we need to talk about is how are we going to get this paint this smooth. So grab the clay and your spray and literally spray and hand rub the surface.
Okay. Is that enough?
That's enough. A little bit goes a long way. It is not expensive to do this. You're done. It's that fast.
Okay.
Dry it off. I'm going to put some finish wax on your applicator pad.
Finish wax is a premium carnauba-based wax. It adds brilliant color depth and high gloss to OEM paints. Safe protection for fresh cured paints. Finish wax is easily applied and removed by hand.
Now let's wipe her off. There's your results.
This is it, Rick. This is nice. This feels great. It's fast. Anybody in the shop can do that.
Can we deliver the car?
You bet.
Let's go. Let's get this car delivered. Follow the AutoMagic application flow chart. Not all the products are needed in your shop, nor are all the applications shown required. Body shops around the globe have asked for a less expensive product line with performance. It's up to you to reduce the chemical costs in your shop and still achieve the results that your customers demand.
Now you know. You do not need high-dollar products to achieve professional results. AutoMagic is better than ever with advanced formulas that will give you professional results consistently for today's finishes. Using AutoMagic products, you will achieve the ultimate finish while reducing both product cost and time. Contact your local AutoMagic distributor to get your shop on this time-saving, cost-effective system.